What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Raiken Profit, RaikenProfit.com. In this video, I want to share with you 11 things to do before you start selling books on Amazon FBA. I get a ton of questions from people asking, Steve, what's the best way to get started? I want to start buying and selling books. I know there's a great opportunity there. I see a bunch of them out there at thrift stores, library sales, garage sales. How do I get started? So I want to share with you these 11 things to do before you get started. You know, I've been selling books on Amazon for about 5 years, and I love selling books because they're everywhere. Books are literally everywhere you look, and they're very cheap. They're inexpensive. They're easy to ship. They're easy to store. There's great returns on investment, and they're a lot of fun as well. You know, I got my mother started selling books on Amazon about 4 years ago as well, and she just retired, and now she's going full time. And, you know, the cool thing about books is you're not going to, you can do it part-time and you can do it full-time, right? I mean, you can make a couple $100, you make a couple $1,000. You know, you're not going to become a millionaire selling books, but I don't think you're watching this because you're trying to get rich selling books. You're trying to make some extra side cash. You're trying to pay some bills with it. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you're retiring, or maybe you just want a little extra spending money. And books are great. I mean, you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. I know people making a couple hundred, couple thousand. I even know people who are doing 6 figures plus per year. So let's dive into this video. I'm just going to jump right into the content, and afterwards I'll answer some questions. Number one, first thing that you're going to want to do is sign up for a basic account with Amazon. So there's 2 different accounts you could sign up with. There's a basic free account, which is free, but there is a catch to it. And then there's a professional account that is $40 a month. The free account has a catch because every time you sell a book, they're going to charge you an extra $1, right? So if you end up selling more than 40 books per month, you're actually better served going with the professional account, which is $40 a month, because they're not going to hit you with that extra $1 fee. So if you plan on selling more than 40 books per month, which most booksellers are going to do, then I would start off with the professional account. But you could always start with the free account, and once you scale up to that 40 plus book per month threshold, then you could transition over to the professional account. But you're going to want to sign up for an Amazon account. Number 2 is you're going to want to download the Amazon Seller app. So if you have a phone, which you're going to need a smartphone for scanning books on Amazon, download the Amazon Seller app. Essentially what it is an application on your phone that allows you to scan barcodes. So for example, say you find this book right here, you could take out your phone, you could download the Amazon Seller app, and the barcode right back there, you could scan it. And once you scan it, the Amazon Seller app, which is free, is going to shoot back a bunch of information to you. It's going to shoot back the sales rank, which is pretty much a number that equates to sales velocity, how much and how often a book is selling. It's going to tell you the selling price, profitability after fees. It's going to have a whole bunch of information, but you need to download that app, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be going out and scanning books. There's no longer a time where you have to find a book and look it up manually. We have technology now in 2017 and beyond to be able to analyze these deals, which is super cool, and which helps to, allow you to scale a business on Amazon. Number 3, you have to learn how to analyze a deal before you get started selling books on Amazon FBA. So again, you need to understand the sales rank, right? For me personally, I like to stay with books that are under $1 million rank. The sweet spot is really under a couple 100,000. Those books sell really, really fast. But you could still sell books that are ranked 2, 3, 4 million. Just understand they're slower sellers, and you're going to want to make sure you get into those books dirt cheap, sub $1, and have profitability ranges of 4, 5, 600% ROI, because some of those won't sell. Plus, in addition to that, if you have a book in your inventory that I believe is 6 months or older, you're going to get hit with something called a long-term storage fee, which is essentially a fee that Amazon hits Amazon sellers with if a book is in their inventory for more than 6 months or more at the Amazon FBA warehouses. What is FBA? Fulfillment by Amazon. Essentially, what you're going to be doing is scanning these books, finding profitable ones, boxing them all up, and shipping them off to the warehouses. Why? Because Amazon's going to store them for you. And when somebody buys the book, they pick it, pack it, ship it, and they send you a check. So that's really cool. But you need to learn how to analyze the information on your Amazon seller app, the sales rank that I just mentioned, because it's important. You don't want to buy books that aren't selling. The selling price, right? It's going to tell you how much the books are selling for. It's going to break down the fees, the shipping fees, and how much money you're going to make after cost of goods sold, shipping fees, Amazon fees, so on and so forth. And also you want to understand the competition, because you can have a very, a profitable book, but if you have a million sellers, the competition is going to cause the book to erode in profitability and price at times. So it's just something that you need to understand how to analyze all of that information. Number 4, get yourself some basic supplies, right? Some supplies. You've seen me looking over to the left. I'm looking at a little piece of some notes that I have, right, that are kind of sharing all this. But some things that you're going to want to get are some boxes. What size boxes? I would get maybe 16 by 15 by 15. I enjoy that size, and I could fit approximately 20 to 30 books in there and not hit that 50-pound threshold, because Amazon doesn't want you to send out any boxes that are 50 pounds or more. You used to be able to write team lift on the side of the box and they would allow it, but not anymore. So get yourself some boxes, get yourself some shipping tape. Just go on Amazon. There's a lot of shipping tape that you can find. Just look for some with some good reviews. You're going to want to get a Scotty peeler. Look that up on Amazon as well. And I'll provide some links for all this stuff down below after the video. But a Scotty peeler is this like little device that allows you to peel off the stickers, because it's really annoying when you go and buy all these books from thrift stores and stuff. And there's all the stickers and you got to try to like get them off with your fingernails and stuff. Get yourself a Scotty peeler. Get yourself some Goo Gone as well, which will help you to take off these stickers and any type of adhesive materials off of your books. Consider getting some polybags for really nice, expensive books that you ship out. Maybe like 9 by 12 or 12 by 15 for the big books. Get yourself some FNSKU labels, which are labels that you're going to stick over the barcode, because when you ship off your books to the Amazon warehouses, you're going to have to print off these little Amazon labels that you stick over the barcode, which allows them to be able to identify your book. Get yourself a box resizer. Look that up on Amazon as well. Instead of using packing materials and newspapers, which you're actually not supposed to use, get yourself a box resizer. So if you do have a lot of dead space in your box, you can resize your box, take off a piece of the box, and then it helps enclose your books so there's not a lot of room and it's not shaking around when you ship it off. And definitely get yourself a printer as well. You're going to need a laptop, but get yourself a printer. I recommend a Brother laser printer. So I'll leave a couple links down below after for the ones that I use. I have like 2 or 3 different models, but that's really, really important. So far, right, we've talked about 4 things so far. Sign up for an account with Amazon, download the Amazon seller app, learn how to analyze deals, which again, you can check out my YouTube channel. I'll leave links to some videos I have sharing with you how I analyze deals. And 4, purchase some basic supplies. So now let's go through 5 through 11. Number 5, invest in bookselling 101. It's not my course, but it's actually my friend's course. And literally, it'll share with you everything you need to know. There's like 40 to 50 videos. It comes with a free Facebook group for all the members so you can network with people and ask questions. Because when you start any business, you're going to have a million questions. You're going to have a million different roadblocks, right? And I can make all the videos in the world, but you're always going to have questions. So I always recommend investing in a course. Anytime I start a new business, whether it was eBay, Amazon FBA, Shopify, private label, I always take courses because it shortens my learning curve. With books, there's so many things you have to learn, right? So I would recommend looking into Bookselling 101. It's RaikenProfit.com/bookselling101. Get that course. Literally, it's $97. It's freaking dirt cheap. And that course could honestly be selling for $500 to $1,000. It's that good. There's nothing better on the market. Just get it, because you're going to save so much time. It shares with you how to ship all the books in the Amazon FBA, how to grade them, how to analyze all the deals. If you start using more complicated scanning systems like FBA Scan, it teaches you how to set up triggers, how to set up a Bluetooth scanner. So instead of scanning with your phone, you can set up a third-party device that allows you to scan it with a laser, which will increase the speed. And you could set up triggers. So instead of you having to analyze the deal, you can put a headset on and you can set up a criteria. So if it's, for example, a 40% ROI, or if it's a rank less than a certain amount with a certain ROI, it'll just make a certain noise in your ear so you don't have to analyze the deals, because the more you scan, the more money you're going to make. But understanding, scanning, and analyzing each deal individually, it's going to take up a lot of time. So time is money. So just get the course, raikenprofit.com/bookselling101. It's dirt cheap. It's the best thing on the market. I'm not going to really go into it more. You can check it out. Number 6, create a list of thrift stores in your area and print out the list of them so you're aware of all the sourcing opportunities you have available. Do you have any colleges nearby? So go to Google Maps or just go to Google on your desktop and type in thrift store. Find out all the Goodwills in your area. Find out all the Savers, the Salvation Armies. Also go into Google Maps and type in, thrift store and try to find some mom and pop thrift stores that aren't franchised like Goodwill, Saver, Salvation Army, because those are freaking amazing and you could have some gold mines. Look up consignment shops as well. You're going to pay more money for books at consignment shops, but there's a lot of profitability over at those places. So do that. That's number 6. Number 7, start visiting your local thrift stores and start scanning books, right? So you've already downloaded the Amazon Seller app. You've learned how to analyze deals. Maybe you picked up the Book Selling 101 course and now you're ready to rock and roll. You don't have any questions. You're part of the Facebook group. You've got everything handled, right? Because so many people, I can't tell you enough. I get a million messages. How do I do this? How do I do this? And it's like, well, you're going to have to go on YouTube and watch hundreds of videos, or you can just buy a course and just learn. So regardless, go out there and start scanning, start analyzing, start messing around with books, start getting comfortable with scanning and everything. And one thing as well that I wanted to mention is not everybody's going to have an amazing opportunity with books. Like, let's just be real, fully transparent. Not everybody is going to have the best opportunity. There's going to be some people who live near college campuses and universities. They're in high, literate locations where people like to read and there's a lot of books around, and those are going to be the best opportunities to sell books. So the reason I'm telling you to create this list and start visiting and start scanning books is because you want to figure out what your opportunity is out there, right? But there is more to it. So don't get caught up on that exactly. I'm going to talk about some more things because even if you don't live in the best area, you can still make it work. But just start going out there and experimenting. Number 8, go to booksalefinder.com. That's booksalefinder.com. This is a website that curates all of the library sales in the whole entire country. So go in there, put in your zip code, and you're going to start to find all these different locations, these library sales in these libraries. And I think even like other things like church sales and stuff that are holding book sales. So you can get books dirt cheap, 10 cents, 25 cents, $1. Sometimes it's $2. It depends on your location. And some of these places have 5,000 books, 10,000 books, 100,000 books. Library sales in this website, Book Sale Finder, it's unbelievable. Now there's a caveat. There's something you want to consider. There's going to be a lot of competition at these places, right? Some of these places are going to have a lot of competition. So just know the bigger book sales, there's going to be a lot of people who know more than you and are more experienced. And they're going to have the Bluetooth scanners. They're going to be flying through, and they might even know what areas have already been picked through. So it is a great opportunity, but also if you are new, it could be a little overwhelming. But definitely go over to Book Sale Finder and start to like write down some addresses, start visiting some library sales. Number 10, you got to fix your mindset. This is one of the biggest things that are holding people back when it comes to selling books on Amazon FBA and just selling in general, whether it's eBay or Amazon or Shopify. They've got this mindset where it's almost like, I'm going to go into a thrift store and I'm going to make like $1,000 my first time I go in. And it's not that way. There's a learning curve. And that's why I recommended, the book selling course. That's why I'm sharing all these tips with you, because it takes time to succeed. A lot of people, they don't realize it could take 30 or 40 scans, going through 30 or 40 books to find one that's profitable. You can go through 200 books and you might not find any that's profitable because maybe someone like myself or someone with way more experience than me already went through before you. So you've got to visit these thrift stores on a regular basis and get acquainted with their system. When are they putting out new books? Over here in Connecticut where I live, they have a color system. So I can already tell what books have been sitting for 3 weeks and what books are brand new. So, you've got to fix your mindset and understand it's going to take time. Take a deep breath, have a little patience. You're going to fail at first, right? You're going to fail at first. It's going to take some time to start succeeding, but just know if you stick with it and you fix that mindset and you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to persist. I'm never going to give up. you will succeed. Number 10 is create goals and make a commitment, right? You got to have something that drives you forward. So make a goal for yourself, but make it realistic. If you've never sold a book in your life, don't make a goal that you're going to make $1 million selling books. Make a goal that I want to make my first $100 selling books within the next 30 days. That's a phenomenal goal. And then when you make that goal, write it down, put it somewhere in front of you and commit to it. Read it every single day. Get excited about it. And really, again, keep implanting in your mind the fact that you're not going to give up. You're not going to quit. Yeah, you might scan 30 books. You might scan 40 books and you might fail, right? You might send out 10 or 15 books and none of them might sell. But you want to know what? It doesn't take the brightest person in the world, the most talented, the most skilled, the most best looking, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. The people who are succeeding with a book business and a business on Amazon FBA in general are the people who stick with it, right? They stick with it. They don't give up. They keep visiting the thrift stores. They talk to the managers. They build their relationships. They go to booksalefinder.com. They go to raikenprofit.com and they start reading different, articles and blogs, and they get book selling 101 and they invest in it and they network with people and they go to meetups. Commit to yourself. Do not give up. I'm telling you right now, if I could do it, if my mother could do it, if hundreds of other people can do it, we're not special. You're not special. Nobody's special. It just takes a specific process. So follow the process and you will succeed, but you have to be patient and patient. And number 11 is just get started. You know, a lot of people, they want everything to align perfectly. The moon's got to be out, it's got to be a beautiful day. Like everything has to be perfect and everything's got to be ready. And oh my God, like if I don't have this, I can't get started. No, just get started, right? These are 11 things that you can do to prepare, but don't get caught up. Like if you can't find the right boxes at first, just get started. Once you find the books, you'll find the boxes, right? If you're going through the book selling 101 course and you've only gotten through halfway, but you want to visit a thrift store, just go to the thrift store, right? You don't have to have everything perfect at first. Just get started, right? I know it's going to be scary at first. You don't understand how to ship to the Amazon FBA warehouses. Nobody does when they're brand new, but that's why I recommended that course. If you're on a budget, go on YouTube, type in how to ship to Amazon FBA, watch 10 videos, spend the next 20 hours, right, over the next couple of days studying and researching. Put in some work, put in some effort. You can do it. It's 2017. All the information is already out there. Thousands of people have already, blazed the path for you. We've done it. Other people have done it, right? I didn't invent this stuff. I just modeled success. Model success. Find people who have already done it and just start trusting in the process. That's the key, right? That's the key to everything in business. Find someone who's doing it and just duplicate it, right? Obviously, you could put your own spin on it. You can make things a little spicy and go your own direction, but the opportunities are out there. And you want to know what? Don't let people fool you that the competition is too much. Is there competition? Yes. Is the competition increasing? Yes. Is it only going to get harder? Yes. But just remember, this whole people buying things online is in its infancy stage. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to rapidly expand. More and more people are going online. More and more people are having cell phones and shopping online. And there's, better payment processors, and we're able to protect, sensitive information even better when shopping online. It's going to continue growing. I don't know what the number is, but isn't it something like only 10% or less of transactions are done online versus brick and mortar? Maybe I'm way off, but I know brick and mortar sales, buying in the physical realm, is way bigger than the internet. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to expand. So while the competition might grow and more people might get into books and eBay and all these different ventures, the amount of people that are looking to consume is growing so fast. I don't think the competition can grow at that pace. So don't worry about the next guy, right? There's so many opportunities out there. I said this the other day. This pie, right? This pie of profitability of selling books on Amazon is so big that, for example, just on Black Friday, I think there was $3.5 billion worth of e-commerce conducted in just one day. Slice of that. You don't got to eat the whole entire pie, the whole $3 billion pie in one day. That's just an example. You just need a little slice. And there's so many people who they just want a slice of $200 a month, right? They're living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe that's you. That used to be me, right? I still remember serving tables and making $12 an hour and broke and living at home, and I didn't have any money and I was just miserable. I just got a slice of the pie. That's all I did. And I think that's all you need to do. So Hopefully that helped, guys. Again, the 11 things to do before you start selling books on Amazon FBA. One is sign up for an account. Number two, download the Amazon Seller app. That's going to allow you to be able to analyze deals. Number three, once you download that app, start to study and research. What do I need to look at to analyze deals? Okay, there's something called a sales rank. What is this? Okay, I see there's competition, there's merchants, there's FBA sellers. What's the difference between that? Okay, if I spend this much money, what do I need for a profitability? What's my business model going to look like? Start to learn how to analyze deals. And again, the information's already out there. Just put in some work. Number four, get some basic supplies. Number five, check out the Book Selling 101 course. That's RaikenProfit.com/bookselling 101. There's been hundreds and thousands of people who have gone through that course. I honestly, I don't even think I've heard one bad thing about it because it's that freaking good and it's dirt cheap. Number six, create a list of thrift stores in your area. Print out that list, right? And start to become aware of all these opportunities out there. There's so many freaking books being donated to these, thrift stores. It's just like, go out there and get it. Number seven, start visiting your thrift stores. And without putting too much pressure on yourself, just go out there and start scanning books, start analyzing deals, and you're going to get excited. It's really, really fun. Number eight, go to booksalefinder.com and start to look at the different opportunities you have with library sales. Library sales are a great way to source books, and it's a great way to find profitable books at a cheap price. Number nine, fix your mindset. Understand that this business and any business you start is going to take time to succeed, and you're going to have temporary defeats. You're going to have temporary failures. You might scan 40, 50 books and find nothing, or you might scan 40 or 50 books and find 15 books and make $500 profit. It's happened to me tons of times. So fix your mindset. Number 10, create some goals and make a commitment. Goals are important because they help drive you. And having that commitment is important because when things get tough, you've got to keep following the process. If you give up, that's when you lose. So just remember that. It's really important. And number 11, just get started, guys. This isn't rocket science. Other people have already done this before. If I can do it, if the next guy can do it, or the next gal can do it, you can be the next one to do it as well. You don't need to get the whole entire pie. You just need a slice. So that is it, guys. Those are the 11 things to do before you start selling books on Amazon FBA. Whew. I'm able to take a breath right now. I wanted to just blast through that information because there's so many videos out there where there's like so much fluff. And sometimes I admit I fluff up my videos. I don't mean to do it, but it's kind of easy to go off on tangents and whatnot. But I wanted to just give you that information. Hopefully it helped. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, do me a big favor, right? And go down below and hit that like button. Also, let me know if you have any questions in the comments right now during this live, what is it, a presentation, live webinar, this live video. Let me know if you have any questions, and whether it's live or after the video, and I will go in, I promise you, and answer your questions. But let me see right now on my phone what we have going on here for questions. Whew, getting a nice breath. All right, what do we have? So Breach Shop says library sales at colleges are great. Oh, I could only imagine. So Breach Shop says, I went to a moving sale and bought 20 like new guitar books for $10. I've actually had some good success with guitar books. Rosa Lynn Brown says, listening intently. So I'm very glad that you're paying attention, taking notes. Jennifer Garfield has a really great comment saying, you don't have to be perfect to be great. It's true. A lot of us think that we have to be so perfect to succeed in this business. It's not at all. It's not at all. You just got to follow a process. Sometimes Steve makes me want to cry from joy. Love the motivation. Just cry. Let it out. Ooh, Isaac Carpenter says tons of textbooks on OfferUp too. Don't forget about these local marketplaces, whether it's a local Facebook group, people might be offering hundreds of books, great opportunity. Craigslist, OfferUp. Check the free section, check the for sale section. You can find some really profitable books locally. Breach Shop. Here's another great thing that I want to mention as well. You can buy books online as well. There's actually some softwares and stuff that'll allow you to be able to buy profitable books off of Amazon. Maybe another video I'll share with you kind of how to do that, but that's another opportunity to source books. Sorry, guys, just kind of going through the comments. Ruthless Resale says, just quit my job of 7 years, decided to resale full time. Congratulations. That's phenomenal. Betty says, thanks for the information. You are amazing. Hey, Betty, thank you. You are amazing. I appreciate it. Jimmy Johnson says, out hitting garage sales today. Have a good day. Go make it happen. Hey, Eric, good to see you. That fabric, can you recommend how to get initial feedbacks? Feedbacks are tough on Amazon FBA. If you're selling books, you're going to be selling a higher volume amount of items. So they'll come in naturally and organically. It just takes time. Sometimes it takes like 100 sales to get one feedback. What happens to the books that don't sell that are stored at Amazon? You can either have them destroyed, which are 50 cents. No, to destroy them, I think it's like 15 cents or 30 cents, or you can have them shipped back to you, which is 15 cents, 50 cents. Sorry. If they don't sell and the price decreases, which it happens now, and then you buy a book, it's profitable, and then competition comes in, or people are just undercutting each other. I'll just destroy it. You know, a lot of these books that I buy are $1 or $2 or less. So the cool thing about books is you can buy 20 books for $1. You're in it for 20 bucks, and you could hit maybe 3 of them that are profitable at 30, 40 bucks each, and you've already made your money back, right? If you only sell half of them for 15 bucks each, you've made a ton of money. So you don't have to have all your books sell really well to be profitable. That's a cool thing about it. Can you recommend an obscure category of books to sell? Anything very, very specific, like horseback riding, right? Or even stuff that has to do with like weird things with like sexuality and stuff. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I've done really, really well with that stuff. Obviously, textbooks and stuff do extremely well. But let me put it this way: I don't know what category. There's a million categories out there, but anything weird, unique, odd, just you pick up the book and you're like, what? It's like 47 crochet designs for a Dalmatian. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, that's gonna make you money. Does Amazon send you a 1099? Yeah, I believe you have to do, what is the number again? I think it's 20,000 in sales. I think once you pass 20,000 in gross sales, you're going to get a 1099, I believe. Wilton says, got 300 free books from Craigslist yard sale, offered free books for anyone who pick them up. Goldmine, a load of classics. How cool is that? That's awesome. Breach Shop says, does anyone know how children's books do on Amazon? I know my mom used to sell a lot of children's books. I don't know if she does them anymore, to be honest. I don't have a lot of experience with children's books, so I just don't know. Flip the Thrift says, went out for dinner last night and sold 200 in FBA. When the main course came out, dessert was on me. That's phenomenal. That's so cool. Let's see. So Dat Fabric saying how-tos, my books are selling for 50 to 80 bucks each. That's freaking awesome. So anyways, guys, that's about it. I do have to get running right now. There's not a ton of questions coming in, but if you have more questions after this live broadcast, drop a comment down below. Again, guys, if you want to get started selling books on Amazon FBA, I have a couple suggestions. Watch as many free videos as you can. Check out Bookselling 101. So you can go to RaikenProfit.com/bookselling 101. And I actually have a deal right now where if you get that course through my affiliate link, I am an affiliate. I promote it because it's literally the best course out there. You're going to get 3 of my best-selling clothing books. So if you also want to learn how to supplement your income selling used clothing on eBay, which is how I was able to quit my job and move out of my parents' house and start learning about all these other things like books and Shopify, my own websites and affiliate marketing, definitely check out the course. Again, RaikenProfit.com/bookselling 101. But I will create a recap of this and put it in the description. Just give me a couple of hours. I'll put some links. I'll put some other videos for you to watch if you're just looking for some free resources. And yeah, best wishes. Go out there and make it happen. And have yourselves a phenomenal weekend. See you in the comments, guys. Bye.